All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, or Staten Island, my homeborough, Brooklyn. Back at another video, and this video is going to be on Kobe Bryant's legendary 2009 playoff run, okay? Which, in my opinion, is his best postseason performance in his career, okay? Definitely the best in his 5 championship runs. Of course, those first 3, Shaquille O'Neal was the best player. And a lot of people are going to be upset by that, but it's just true. That's why Shaq was the Finals MVP all 3 times. Now, Kobe did play well in the 2001 postseason and the 2002 postseason. And by that point, it was more Superman, Batman than it was Batman and Robin. But of course, this is the one he was the best player on the. Shaq was still the best player on the team. Now in '09, of course, he was the best player on the team. And let's get into this. Of course, the previous year they were 50. The Lakers were 57-25. Kobe was the league MVP, and they lost the 6 to the Boston Celtics, and they lost Game 6 by a record margin, 39 points. The next season, the Lakers won 65 ball games. Got the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, and faced off against the Utah Jazz in the first round. Okay, in that series, Kobe averaged 27 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, 5 boards, and shot 47% from the field. Now, most people who know Kobe Bryant know he's not an efficient, proficient scorer. But 47% ain't too bad, and it's what all they needed to get the job done against the Utah Jazz, Deron Williams and the Utah Jazz. In the next round, they faced off against Yao Ming, T-Mac, Ron Artest, and the Rockets. And I remember this shit. And I remember I was rooting for Kobe to get this championship. Now, at the time, my favorite player, I already said in the Dwayne Wade video I did, D Wade and Kobe were my favorite players, and I wanted Kobe to get revenge on the Celtics because native New Yorker and Knicks fan, I hate the Celtics. And of course I wanted Kobe to get one without Shaq, because I knew that's what he wanted. So I was rooting for him throughout the series, and remember Ron Artest and that shit. That shit was hilarious. But anyway, back to this. In this series, Kobe still averaged 27 points, but averaged, surprisingly, 1 block a game, 2 steals a game, 4 assists a game, 5 boards a game, and his shooting percentage went down to 45% from the floor. But as they defeated the the Houston Rockets in 7 games. In the conference finals against Carmelo Anthony and the Denver Nuggets, the Nuggets were good that year, man. Melo, Chauncey Billups, J.R., Kmart, Marcus Camby, they were good that year. And that series, of course, Melo and Kobe dueled. And I believe Kobe's on record saying Melo's one of the toughest players he had to guard, because Melo, according to Kobe, had that big caboose. He could back you down. Look, I'm not going to get into all that. But in that series, that was probably his best performance in the entire postseason run. He averaged 34 points, 1 steal, 6 assists, 6 boards, and shot 48% from the floor as they defeated the Denver Nuggets in 6 games. And Kobe Bryant advanced back to the NBA Finals, sought out to avenge what had happened in the previous year. But unfortunately, the Boston Celtics wouldn't be there. They lost to Dwight Howard and the Magic in 7 games in the semifinals. That's when Kevin Garnett got hurt. And then Dwight Howard and them dominated LeBron in the conference finals. So instead of getting Kobe versus LeBron or Kobe's revenge against the Boston Celtics, he had to settle for Dwight Howard in the Orlando Magic. And in that series, Kobe proved why at that time, in my opinion, just my opinion, he was the best player in the world. He averaged 32 points a game, 1 block a game, 1 steal a game, 7 assists a game, 6 boards a game, shot 43% from the field. Not great, but it was just all they needed to get the job done. And Kobe Bryant won his 4th NBA championship, and really his first without Shaquille O'Neal. And of course, he was named the Finals MVP. A lot of people say Pau Gasol should win the Finals MVP. Look, that's all your opinion. All based on your opinion. Pau Gasol did play great in that series, but in my opinion, Kobe deserved this. And of course, and he played great. Game 1 had 40 points. Game 2 had 29 points. Game 3 had 31 points. Game 2 he had 32. Game 5, the closeout game, he had 30. Shot relatively well from the floor in all those games, except for game 4, which is, I believe, the game they lost, if I remember correctly. Really, I know obviously went 5, so I believe they lost. I think they lost game 4, game 3. One of them games in Orlando they lost. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. What y'all think? Is this Kobe's best postseason run? If not, which one? The 2010 one? Maybe the ones with Shaq, or maybe he played well in the season. He didn't win the postseason. He didn't win the championship. Of course, that wouldn't make sense. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all.